Ain't no place I'd rather be. I'm with my queen.
Hey!
What's your type?
I only like black girls.
Black girls only? Why?
Because I feel like the blacker, the better.
The blacker the better?
I know some black curled people are out there and think that no white person wants to be like them. But in this video, we're going to see some clips that I pulled from social medias to see that if you are black, there are some white people that want to be like you. Let's watch the whole video and I'm going to be back with my final remarks on the clips.
The amount of times I've been on dates with white men and they've asked me if I've dated black guys before is ridiculous. I was on a date with this white guy in Chicago last year and he goes, so who do you typically date? The guys that look like me? I knew exactly what he was getting at because most white guys will ask this question at some point because they're trying to figure out ultimately if you're quote tainted. I literally said to him, does it bother you that you think about black men so much more than they will ever think about you? And that ended the conversation, but obviously we didn't go on a second date and I do think he was pretty offended by that. But the amount of white guys, even who are quote liberal, who are genuinely threatened and intimidated by you going on a date with people of color is ridiculous. Because it's not just black men. If they find out that you've dated a South Asian man or you've been on dates with women, specifically women of color, they will react similarly. Although it is obviously the most pronounced and genuinely disgusted that they will look if you say that you have been on dates with black men. But this is just one example of white men trying to figure out the quote purity of the white women they're seeing. And it's a way of resource guarding their own women because they don't like white women seeing other races or other genders.
So many black people then, huh? What do you want to be black? Fucking a little bit. It's so much cooler some of the time, okay? Every white person wishes they were black a little bit. Any white person who says they don't is a fucking liar or a cop, okay? Do not believe that for even a second. Okay?
The question, why do you like black girls?
Well, black girls speak their mind, even if you don't want to hear it. White girls make you guess. And Asian girls just don't say nothing.
I prefer to date black men. This is not a secret. I talk a lot about on this account of interracial dating, but in the spirit of fairness, I have been asked what are some things that black men can do that can turn me off? Because obviously I don't want to date them all. Your girl's actually really picky. So let's start off with the first ick. And that is talking poorly about black women. It's okay to have a preference. It's okay to have a relationship that didn't work out, or maybe it was toxic and there's trauma there, and she happens to be a black woman. But when you use your desire to date white girls or to date me as a way to fire back at black women, that makes me feel extremely uncomfortable. Uncomfortable in a way I will never talk to you again. I do think it's okay to share, these are things that I enjoy in white girls. Just like I share, these are things I enjoy with black men. Does every black man have this? No. Does every white girl have that? No. But in my experience, there's certain things that I find more common in black men. There obviously are some differences, but then it stops feeling like a preference and starts feeling like an attack and using me as the weapon. And I don't like that.
So I think we should all, as white women, just admit we're jealous of black women's hair.
This man said something that many white people were afraid to say. After he spoke, many even admitted that what he said was the truth. Watch the full video and share your thoughts. Do you agree with his view?
I love black people. I just favor them. I like them. I have my whole life. When I was a young white boy, I used to wish that I was a black person. I used to wish that I would wake up a black person. My girlfriend is black. She will be my wife. So my wife will be black and my children will be black. And I like that. I think black people are one of the coolest people on all the earth. I think they've taken such struggle and turned it into beauty and art like they do with everything. I think they're exactly part of what it takes to make America as great as it is. And we owe black people much more love and support than we give them. Notice how I didn't say anything negative against white people? I assure you they will still come to this post and be angry. But don't worry, they're not racist.
The response to that video says a lot. Many people, including white viewers, agreed with what the man said about black people being kind, loving, and welcoming. That challenges the negative stereotypes that have been repeated for generations. The truth is, many black people have faced racism and discrimination for a very long time. Those experiences have shaped how society often portrays them. If you only believe the stereotypes and never get to know black people personally, it is easy to form the wrong impression.
The last clip shows you that some people, they openly say that they want to be like black people. And this person finally say that if you think you do not want to be like black people, just think about it for a second. You're going to realize that you want to be like black people. Like their skin is good looking, they are very protective, they have the very nice sense of humor, which is in his statements, not proven. And this literally shows you that sometimes people publish or they circulate information which is not true. The things that you know about black people might not be true. I live in a country where black are very minor. And whenever you meet with a person, he asks you about that, about how black people commit crime, because that's what media fed into the populations. And sometimes what people see, they believe. And if you believe everything you see, you're also gonna have to believe that some people really want to be like black people. Thank you. And if you want to support me on this YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe. I have a goal of reaching to 1,000 subscribers. And if you have a comment or something I can change or correct, make sure that you put that in the comment section and share it to someone whom you know doesn't like his skin. Ciao, and see you in the next episode, which is going to talk about how white colored people has high probability of meeting skin cancer.